All right, here we go. Emily, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for coming all the way over. The first question is, if you raised $5 million for your startup, would you pay yourself a salary per year of $100,000 more or less?
It's a tough question, but I think I would definitely pay myself at around about the 100K mark.
Okay.
Simply because that's your living expenses,
Yeah,
right? And
yeah.
As I've explained, like we had a startup and we took the decision not to raise any capital.
Okay.
But in order to grow, we needed to have developers on board. So we
Yeah.
were like, oh, we'll just, kind of fund that ourselves. And that
Yeah.
ticked along nicely for a while until all of a sudden it wasn't nice anymore. Not too much, not too little.
Question 2 is, what's the toughest thing you face in your career as a female tech entrepreneur?
Well, I kind of feel a little bit strange
Yeah.
from the perspective that any of the issues that I've encountered haven't
Yeah.
necessarily been because of my femaleness.
Yeah, yeah.
And actually, in actual fact, the only kind of negativity I've had
Yeah.
has been from women. So as a woman in technology, I haven't actually had
All right.
any negative experiences, although I know that for many women in technology, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
For me, what I'm finding really challenging at the moment is this kind of glorification of the disruptive innovative. While it's cool and they're great businesses, I actually don't know that they're very helpful kind of examples or stereotypes, if you like, for legacy business. Like, if you're a professional services firm and you're hearing all about Uber and Airbnb and disruption, what do you actually do? I kind of like to think of it as like a jet ski versus a cruise ship, right?
Yeah.
So the little jet ski startup can
Yeah.
just turn on a dime,
Yeah,
whereas
exactly.
the
Very nimble.
cruise
Yeah.
ship has got, people have got to talk to each other in order to change direction. And so
Yeah.
I'm finding that really challenging, and the businesses that I'm working with kind of come to me in this state of overwhelm, like, oh my God, we've got to disrupt.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
actually, I don't necessarily know that you do.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing that's challenging is the notion that everybody needs to be a disruptor.
Yeah.
And for me, I think, well, adaptation's actually pretty cool too.
Yeah.
And if you, to take the example again of a professional services firm like an accounting or a legal firm, they've been doing what they've been doing
Yeah.
successfully for
Yeah.
however long.
Exactly.
And sure
Don't need to come in and change the game up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, sure, technology is coming, it's here, it's here every day, so you need to incorporate it, but you need to do it in a way that's right for you.
The third question is, dumbest thing you're seeing in the tech consulting industry. I think you probably just went into it there with that question.
I think it's not so much dumb, but definitely misguided, and it's the application of technology in a total strategy vacuum.
Yeah.
We've just got to do this because yesterday, we need to do it now.
Yes,
kind of
yes.
thing. Yeah, it's got the potential to be really quite business damaging. I think MIT Sloan published this great report last year called Strategy, Not Technology, Drives Digital Transformation. I think just that title in itself makes it, an excellent report, because it's to the point as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Like, if you're trying to do technology just because you think you need to and you haven't looked at why, then that's misguided, definitely.
Exactly. Yeah. Or it's not just about doing it just because everyone else is out there doing it. Yeah. Okay. Now, that being the dumbest thing, is there anything that you're doing sort of on a broader scale to really sort of educate the market about this sort of thing? Like,
yeah, well, I guess it's starting to build that thought leadership and that speakership profile around the issues that we've been talking about, and probably banging on till I'm blue in the face.
Yeah.
Kind of became a parent a couple of years ago, and I sometimes feel like I'm a parent at home and a parent in my work as well, where I'm going, no, you can't have your chocolate chip ice cream until you've had your vegetables, okay?
Yes.
So you've got to do your strategy
Yes.
before you do your technology. I think that's the best way
Yeah.
for me to really educate the people that I'm working with and the people who are kind of connected to me socially and through networking, that you can actually just slow down.
what are you not doing day to day that you know you should be doing at least something more of?
Well, for me, I have like the golden triangle of food, sleep and exercise.
Yes.
And when work starts to take over,
Yes.
I know that I can cope as long as I do two out of those three
Okay.
things. And as soon as it starts getting to maybe only doing one, so that's the three things that I
Yeah,
need to
helps,
keep doing in
yeah.
order to be functional. And at the moment, I'm so excited about the work that I'm doing that they're starting to suffer.
Now, the final question, Emily, is now's your time to humble brag.
Yeah.
What's something that you've done, make it recent, that you're most proud of?
I spent the summer getting kind of really, really clear on what it is that I want to do this year
Yes.
and what my strategy is and what my priorities are. And just already in the last couple of weeks, having that clarity has meant that when people come to me with opportunities that don't quite align with that, I've been going, thanks very much, but no. I think it's just allowing me to be much more focused and not taking on stuff that I know that's going to be time draining and energy draining.
Yeah.
If I take on something that's not quite what I
Yeah.
need to be doing, then I'll be really cross with myself
Yeah.
when, in 2 weeks' time something awesome comes along and
Yeah.
I don't have the time to do it. Or I'll try and jam it all in all at once.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
as I said before, I'm already suffering from not sleeping and eating and exercising enough.
Yeah, okay. Very good. All right. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.